if Black lives never matters, all lives will never matter, because Black people's lives are part of all people's lives, stupid. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's me, BB. For those of you who are subscribers, welcome back. Thank you for sticking with me. I've been gone for like a month, guys, and yeah, it's been a crazy year, let alone month, actually. Let me just say that. And I'm just gonna explain where I've been, what's been going on with me, and how I feel about the current state of affairs. You feel me? But if you're new to my channel, please make sure you hit the like button, you subscribe, all of that, and even drop a comment about how you feel about what I'm about to discuss. So guys, I know it's been a month, it's been a long time since I last uploaded. I will not lie to you, I did record at least, I think, 1 or 2 videos during this time, but I just did not edit it, I did not upload it. I did not feel like it was the right time for me to talk about makeup or joke about dating or talk about stereotypes. I just didn't feel like it was the right time for me to upload like comical things or things that when you deep it is quite frivolous compared to what's going on today. Obviously we're going through right now like a lot of changes. Like I think it started off from the Australian fires, I believe, the fires that were going on, and then Kobe Bryant died, and then we had Pop Smoke die, and then we had coronavirus, and then we had the killing of a man, George Floyd, and it re-sparked or reignited Black Lives Matter movement. And it was a global movement this time, and not just something that was in America, which was nice to see. And it made me just feel like, I don't know, it was nice to see, but it also kind of depressed me. Like everywhere I checked online, like on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, I was seeing just murders, brutality, I was seeing injustice, I was seeing just racism, and it was really beating me up. I felt like, nah, this is crazy. Like I really felt like I was just crazy, and to be honest, I felt like it wasn't making me happy. Like it was hard times. I feel like it was a very hard time for me, and I feel like other Black people and other people that have gone through racism will definitely agree. Like it was not easy. Like social media was not a nice place. Even though it was good to have everything to the surface, it was just so draining. Like it really was like hurting my feelings, and just seeing so much injustice and seeing like how people are treated on a daily basis because of something they can't control because of their skin color. It was heartbreaking, and it just made me want to just chill for a bit. Like I didn't want to look at Instagram too much. I didn't want to look at Twitter at all. I don't really like using it, to be honest. I don't know how to use it properly. I didn't want to record. I didn't feel like it was respectful for me to record. I knew I was going to come back to it. I just felt like right now there's a bigger battle we are facing, and this bronzer review and this eyeshadow review and this joke here, this joke there can take a back seat for a second, and let's focus on something that's really positive and is trying to enforce change. When Black Lives Matter started to pop up again because of what happened to George Floyd and many other people from years ago, like decades ago, because police brutality has been happening, it's never stopped. And I want to say one quick thing. Black lives have always mattered, before police brutality and after police brutality, before we see it on our screens and after we see it on our screens. Like I'm talking about Black Lives Matter in terms of police brutality, social injustice, workforce injustice, workforce racism, stereotypes, Black on Black crime. Like Black Lives Matter all throughout that. Okay guys, I just want everyone to understand, when you see Black Lives Matter movement, it's not about police injustice. It's not just about that. It's about everything. It's about protecting your brothers, your sisters. It's about protecting your own, and it's about moving in love, light, and peace. I need everyone to remember that. So yeah, so after it all sparked, and I didn't really watch the video of George Floyd because I didn't want to watch anyone in agony like that. Me physically wouldn't even be able to stand there and watch that. So I couldn't watch it all. I didn't watch all the minutes, the video. And as soon as I just watched like the little snippet I watched, it was like, okay, no, this is too much. Like this is too much. And I was happy to see people doing peaceful protests and I was happy to see people speaking. Didn't really care about celebrities getting involved or not. Don't really care about it, to be honest. Didn't care about brands because I feel like brands were doing it and taking advantage of it. And I'm talking from luxury all the way down to high street brands. I know what I know, because I feel like a lot of you guys, even beauty brands, like a lot of you brands only said it so you don't get cussed. You feel me? So I want to hear that. It got to a point where I didn't know whether I should feel guilty because I didn't personally protest. Like, I signed petitions, I reposted things and everything, and I know my heart is pure and I know I want the best for black people, but I just didn't feel like it was right that certain people felt like if you're not protesting, you're not an ally. Like, I didn't feel like protesting because I felt like there's people amongst the protest that are not there for the protest, that are not there for a good reason. They're not there to spread light. They're there to be characters of chaos. I saw like a video of an influencer going out with a little board, like Black Lives Matter, taking pictures. Like, I don't know if you guys see it, but there's like videos trending on different influencers, like having their boyfriends post the pictures or take the pictures and stuff. They do their little thing and then go in their car and go home. Now me, how I feel about this, if I was to see that on the street, that is going to be a trigger for me. I can't walk, if I was to see someone smashing like a Tesco and saying Black Lives Matter, and I see that it's not a black person, it's not someone that's even trying to rep Black Lives Matter, they just want to be a character of chaos. That's a trigger for me. I will not sit there or record it and be like, don't do that. I'm gonna jump in. So I felt like, nah, me protesting is not in that way with these different types of people there, different energies, different spirits. I'm not that type of person. But I do want like my fellow brothers and sisters to understand, even if you didn't protest or you didn't do this, you didn't post, it don't mean you're not an ally. It doesn't mean you have not suffered from this. So I don't think we should fight each other how we protest or how we fight or how we support Black Lives Matter. It's all about really, as long as everyone's voice is talking. Because I feel like people who repost these statuses and these pictures and these facts about black culture that we didn't know, like these black inventors, you are spreading the word to your circle. And that is why I was reposting things. I'm spreading it to my circle. So you guys, you know not to stereotype me. You guys know not to come with any foo-foo, you know what I mean? Don't come with any stupidity, any like racially charged jokes. Don't come touching my hair and say, oh my gosh, it's different, it's dry, blah, blah. Don't come doing any of that now, because you guys see what I'm posting and what I'm talking about is all about empowering my people and being more sensitive and taking us as people and not as objects or animals. Like, you guys need to treat us like people who are treating us with injustice, not everybody, you know. We want to be just treated equally, you feel me? So when I repost because I want my circle of people to know this is my stance, and if you can't get with it, you can't respect it, you can get out. Simple. But I do advise all of you to sign a petition, at least, at minimum. For the people who want to eat off black culture, they want to thrive off it, they want to take advantage of it, they want to, you know, capitalize off of it. You will see your own one day. That's what I'm going to say. You're going to see your own one day, because this is not something to capitalize off of. There's things I've experienced, and now I'm thinking, why would you even do that? Like, is it because I'm black? Like, okay, I don't like jokes personally when people are like, you're black, you should know how to dance. I don't like them jokes. To me, I don't like them jokes. One, because I can't dance, and two, I just feel like, so what if I'm black? Anyone can get rhythm, yeah? Just because my people got the sauce, you know what I mean? Like, anyone can still get rhythm. But it made me start thinking about, like, at work, previous jobs, not my current place, at work, and like, when I said hello, like, there's two certain people I used to work with here, and when I say hello, they're like, hey girl. But when I talk to their counterparts, their own people, it's like, yeah, I know, right? Yeah. But when they see me, it's like, hey girl, honey, why do you have to do all of this to feel like you can connect with me? I do this naturally. I'm that bitch. I will tell you once and for all, I am that bitch, and that's how I move. But I don't move like that all the time, and you don't need to move like that. Just, why are you mirroring me for you to feel like I can connect to you? Like, I can connect with you from you just talking. Like, I don't like that shit. If it's not in you, if it's not what you do generally, don't do that shit. And I'm really gunning at people who are not black, who do this shit to black people, because it's not funny. It's as offensive as touching my hair and saying, oh my gosh, why is it so dry? Why does her locks feel like that? Why does her hair look like that? It's all these things, they're stereotypes and they're disrespectful. Yeah, and I need people to stop doing that shit. Like, I'm happy this is happening right now because it's making people stand up and speak up, and it's also making us fully aware of when people want to do this dumb shit, so we can control, we could teach you. It's a teaching lesson for these people that want to move in ignorance, you feel me? I remember just deep in certain things in life when I was watching some of these videos and just listening to some people's stories, and it's like, yeah, people, and I know like people don't understand it. Some people won't understand, like, no, blah, 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 it don't really happen like that. I think you guys are being dramatic. All lives matter, all of that. But no one's saying all lives don't matter. If black lives never matters, all lives will never matter, because black people's lives are part of all people's lives, stupid, you know? So I need people to understand, all lives will matter once black people's lives matter, when Asian people's lives matter, when white people's lives matter, when all of these people's lives matter, then all lives will matter. But until then, my friend, black lives matter, you feel me? I'm getting even irritated thinking about people like really trying to say all lives matter and like blue lives matter, and no one's saying that doesn't matter. But what we're seeing is that people seem to act like black lives don't matter. So we're gonna have to tell you and reinforce that into your skulls, into your brains, until you get it. So yeah, I just feel like when it's time for me to have children, what is the right age? What's the right time for me to tell them that your skin complexion could be a problem to some people? Like, deep that, like, if you have been someone who has an advantage in life because of your skin complexion, or you've never been suppressed because of your skin complexion, just think about those who will eventually become parents, and just the thought process of having to tell your child, baby girl, baby boy, they might not like you because of your skin complexion. And now I'm getting emotional because this is oh so too real. Honestly, it's too real. I've got two nieces who I was thanking God they are so small, they're not seeing this, because I can't, as much as we want to, we can't protect our kids from this. They may see it, they may go through it, and it's, what can we do? We can't do anything. So that's why we're talking now. That's why we're trying to be more vocal. We're signing petitions. We're trying our hardest to change things, because we don't want our kids to see this. Like, it's mad. It's a very difficult and weird space for black people now. And I just want us not to move in violence. Like, we shouldn't move in violence, because we would then become the stereotype that they want us to be. When I say they, I don't mean everyone else. I mean people who want us to be the stereotype of the angry black woman, the angry man, you know, all of the angry black man, you know, the all of this, the all of that. Let's not move in violence or in too much aggression, but more in passion. And I feel like it's just so weird. All of this is weird. And then to then see that this video was like trending of these black boys putting a black girl in the bin, like the big bins outside in America. It happened in America. And it was just like, we are fighting. We're supposed to be fighting something together, and you guys are fighting yourselves. And that is heartbreaking. Like, I don't know where we're gonna go from here, to be honest. I don't want to seem negative or too naive, so I just know I'm leaving it all in God's hands. But if you are a person that accidentally if you are a person that accidentally acts like a black person when you're talking to black people, or tries to mimic the stereotypes of black people when you're talking to black people, you need to stop that shit. one. You need to stop touching black people's hair, whether they're a girl or boy. Stop it. You have to ask first. Ain't nobody stroking your strands for free. You feel me? And just be more sensitive and check on your black friends. Like, just like check on your friends. Check on your friends that you know will be affected by this. But yeah, that's really kind of all I wanted to say today for now. To all my black brothers and sisters, please stay strong. To anyone that is affected by everything that's going on, please take a break from social media, because I'm not lying. I've always said social media is the devil. I will not lie to you. I do feel like it heightens a lot of negativity, and it puts it to your forefront where you have to eat it unwillingly. So I do think you should take a break for your own mental health. I do think a lot of black people are going to go through a lot of PTSD from this. You may not be out there protesting. You may not have been hit with a rubber bullet. You may not have been hit with some, is it tear gas or whatever? You may not even be charged or attacked by a horse. You may not have gone through all of that. You may not have even been cussed or even been racially abused. But what you're seeing, you will still have PTSD from this. Like, trust me. And it's okay to go to therapists. It's okay to seek help from your fellow brothers and sisters. But stay... Oh no, I hate that. I was about to say stay strong. But this is the one time where it's not even about staying strong, but be honest with yourself. If you cannot hack certain things, don't do it. Simple. Don't do it. Don't look at it. And feed your spirit. Feed your spirit. And love yourself. So, literally, this is all I had to say for today. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope... I didn't really come with facts. I just came with my opinion about how I feel. But yeah, put a comment down below if it's like weird for you to get back to work or just normal life after shit like this, like after things like this and while it's still going on. Because to me, it was a little bit of a struggle for me to go back to work. Like I am not complaining about my job. My job, I have not been racially abused where I work or anything. But it was just weird to try to get back to normal. It was just weird. Drop a comment down below. Share this video to anyone that you feel would gain something from this. But please, everyone, let's move in love, light, and peace. Because nothing's going to change if we don't move in that. Yeah? I will see you in my next video, guys. Bye.